All right, listen, we talked about CPI and a number that comes out. It's important to know any kind of number or a story that breaks down the wire, know where the price of the market you're trading was prior to it. Well, it was about 75 even here in the S&Ps. And we had a transitional day. What I mean by that is if you watch this recording, you don't necessarily have to predict this pop, but you need to know that you got to be careful one way or the other. Like you got to be careful below this area if you're long. You got to be careful short if it does that. It has a chance to do it. So the point I'm trying to make is you don't always have to be bullish or bearish, long or short. You should know where you should be nervous and anticipate leaving a congestion area. So that's why we popped if your eyes focus on right here. And as we go through, it's bullish now. And we got bullish right above this VWAP on how easy it went through here and then left this coil. So you have to wait till it's up here. And what I had said was it probably won't even be much of a retracement in here because you got everybody stuck short. Now, as we go along, we're whistling back and forth. I said we should have support where those yellow lines came in. It was the bottom consolidation. Should have resistance right there. This big red short. We did. All right. They were defending that area. And then all of a sudden, bam, that happens. And it gets to a point where the this area is support, but you start to get to a point where should you be as bullish? And it's like there's the congestion box. You see where it stopped and why it stopped at the bottom to keep you from getting stuck. And you just go along. Bam. This is the moment where probably in here, and you guys that are in the room here live know it or remember it, is when I said, now this is whether you were bullish or not, you have to be less bullish and probably have to be bearish. You have to look at this as a transitional moment. All right. And so the market has just a tiny rotation and they step on it. But it went from B to B. And then 75 even was the ground zero. As long as people have been with me, they always remember me talking about ground zero, is what we name it. The spot where the price is before a big number or story hits. Well, at 7:30 Central, CPI came out. The reason why we rallied on a CPI number is because it didn't really miss to the upside. It missed 1/10 in the headline, and it missed. It was steady and on the screws in the X-Food Energy. So it was what I call a relief rally. Everybody was worried about it coming in 3-4 tenths higher, and I know it was the biggest pace since 1982. But the market said, "Woo, good, it's not as bad." So the Fed doesn't have to get excited and get all hawkish too soon. That's why we rallied 25 points after 7:30. Look where it comes down to, stops and then bounces a couple times. There's no damn coincidence of that. So stop just using your support and resistance based on mathematics. Know why markets move and stop and turn and go the other way. Understand the premise of other people's positions. Know the premise of trying to predict where stops are. Know the premise of where shorts are going to chase and longs are going to chase and where they're fearful, because that's what moves price. The fear. The faster we move up, the more people were stuck short, and the more fear of them trying to chase it. Always default back to what makes price go up: more buyers and less sellers. Know that like the back of your hand, and have it come off your tongue like that. Price doesn't go up unless it has more buyers and less sellers. Price doesn't go down unless it has more sellers and less buyers. How do you get to that? And it's about understanding other people's positions. It's about understanding where other people are going to be stuck, where they are stuck, when they're getting stuck. And it's the real-time read where people are weak without even realizing it. Forget about the oscillators at the bottom of the chart and all kinds of moving averages. Forget about understanding profile unless it's understanding profile as to where they get stuck, where the profile lovers stuck. It's always about other people's positions. So I'll end this highlight with, if you're not in our group, you're on a chart, safe weekend, and make sure you're paying attention to the perspective of other traders instead of your own too much.